So, good morning, guys. Uh, Today we are going to discuss about modern history, that is advent of Europeans MCQs, which is the first one is the Portuguese. So let's discuss about one after another questions. So Vasco da Gama became the first European to set foot in India via the sea in A 1494, B 1497, C 1498, D 1500. Option C is the 1498. Who were the first started trade in India? A Danish, B French, C Portuguese, D English. That is Portuguese, right? Venkatatu, the ruler of which empire allowed the Portuguese to build a church? Maratha, Vijayanagara, Delhi, Awadh. That is Vijayanagar Empire. Who was the first European who arrived in India and last to leave? Danish, French, Portuguese, English. Portuguese, right? Who was known as the real founder of Portuguese power in India? Alfonso de Albuquerque, Duarte de Menezes, Francisco de Almeida, Lopo Source de Albergaria. Alfonso de, where in India did Vasco da Gama first land? Or where did the Portuguese first arrive in India? That is Calicut. Which of the following started the Goa Carnival in India? Dutch, British, French, Portuguese. That is Portuguese. In which year did Goa get its independence from Portugal? 1960, 1961, 1963, 1962. Option will be 1961. In 1510 AD, who snatched Goa from the ruler of Bijapur, Yusuf Adil Shah? Alfonso de Albuquerque, Francisco de Almeida, Vasco da Gama, Ahmad ibn Majid. That is Alfonso de Albuquerque. Who started blue water policy to control commercial activity in Indian Ocean? That is Alfonso de Albuquerque, Duarte de Menezes, Francisco de Almeida, Lopo Source de Albergaria. Francisco de Almeida. In 1556 AD, in 1556 AD, first printing press was established in Kochi, Goa, Calcutta, Mumbai. So first printing press was established in Goa. In which viceroy's tenure Goa was first made temporary capital of Portuguese, or which Portuguese governor in India from 1528 to 1538 shifted Portuguese headquarters from Kochi to Goa? Vasco da Gama, Francisco de Almeida, Alfonso de Nino de Chuna. That is Nino de Chuna. In 1612, which battle fought between Portuguese and British East India Company? That is Battle of Buxar, Battle of Subhali, Battle of Panipat, Battle of Plassey. So Battle of Subali, where Portuguese lost the war. Lost war. Who captured Daman and Diu from Bahadur Shah of Gujarat? Vasco da Gama, Francisco de Almeida, Alfonso de Nino de Chuna. That is Nino de Chuna. Which Indian city was gifted by Portuguese as dowry to Charles II, the King of England, when he got married to the sister of King of Portugal in 1662? Calcutta, Mumbai, Chennai, Kochi. So, Mumbai. Who was the first European to follow mercantilist policy in India? Deutsch, British, French, Portuguese. Right? So, answer will be Portuguese. Who among the following had welcomed Vasco da Gama in Calicut port? That is Jamorin King, Abdul Majid, Cabral Adil Shah. Who? That is Jamorin King, and he welcomed Vasco da Gama for trading of spices. Vasco da Gama arrived at Calicut with Gujarati guide named, a port situated on the Indian western coast on 20 May 1498. Where Vasco da Gama first arrived with Abdul Majid, Bartholomew Diaz, Fernão Nunes, Dominus Peace. So Abdul Majid is the person, right? So in 1505, Portuguese was established second factory at Kochi, Satgaon, Kannur, Chatgaon, Kannur. So 1503 they were established first port at Calicut. Second at 1505 is Kannur. In 1534 Satgaon and Chatgaon. Okay, so here the point is in 1534. Next question. In 1534, as you discussed, Portuguese successfully got the permission from whom to open factories at Satgaon and Chattangaon. That is Yasuddin Muhammad Saha, who is the ruler, ruler of Calcutta. He is the ruler of Calcutta. So most European powers reached India after crossing Red Sea, Cape of Good Hope, Pacific Ocean. None of these. None of the above. Cape of Good Hope. Which Portuguese traveler arrived in India after Vasco da Gama? Lopo Source. Where was the main object? What was the main objective of Portuguese trade in India? That is spice trade, cotton trade, foreign trade, domestic trade. Obviously, spice trade. Who among the following was a Portuguese writer who wrote about the trade and society in South India? South India, right? Nicolao Manucci, Francois Bernier, Jean Baptiste Tavernier, Durate Barbosa. That is Durate Barbosa. Vasco da Gama reached to famous port of Calicut by the help of Gujarati navigator, Bengali trade Manik Chand, Arabian navigator Ibn Majid, none of the above. Reached at Arabian navigator Ibn Majid. Sorry, the Portuguese East India Company were known by the name or which of the following companies was related to the Portuguese Empire established in 1419 AD? Estado, Estado da India, East India Company, Company da and Oriental, Bharing de Ost Industries, Estado da India. Among the following factories in Bengal, the one established by the Portuguese was Kasim Bazar, Chinsura, Hooghly, Sirampur. Kasim Bazar, right? So this is the one who has been established in Bengal by Portuguese. British East India Company defeated the Portuguese in the Battle of Chamkur, Battle of Subali, Battle of Plassey, Battle of Buxar, Battle of Subali. Hooghly was used as a base for piracy in the Bay of Bengal by Portuguese, French, Danish, British. Right? So it is for Portuguese. Which of the following rulers assumed the title of head of commerce? Jamorin, Prince Henry, Manuel I, Alvarez Cabral. Because Manuel I. What numbers did Vasco da Gama visit India? Two times Vasco da Gama visit to India. Sorry, Vasco da Gama visited to India three times. No, sorry, my bad. It's Vasco da Gama came to India for two times. Which part of India called Porto Grande during the time of Portuguese? Which port of which port of India called Porto Grande during the time of Portuguese? Surat, Hooghly, Chittagong, Sadgaon. Chittagong. When did the Portuguese make Goa their official capital? 1510, 1535, 1520, 1530. 1530. Who abolished the practice of sati in Goa? Ahmad Shah Abdali, Afonso de Albuquerque, Albir Ardi Khan, Sirajudullah. So the practice of sati has been removed by Alfonso de. In 1505, who was elected as the first governor and viceroy of India? Francisco de Almeida, Afonso de, Robert Cliff Duplex. Francisco de Almeida. The Blue Water policy was reversed by whom? Francisco de, Afonso de, Robert Cliff Duplex. Reversed by the Blue Water policy, reversed by Afonso D. What, what were the measures in the Blue Water policy of Almeida? To secure Portuguese trade interest in the Indian Ocean by controlling the sea routes, building a strong navy, and patrolling the coastline instead of constructing large forts on land. The Portuguese should be the sole trade power in the Arabian Sea and in the Indian Ocean. All are correct. So the option A is correct. Among the following factories in Bengal, the one established by the Portuguese was Bandel, Chinsura, Hooghly, Sirampur in 1537. Which one will be the option? So it will be Hooghly. Right? So during 16th and 17th century, Hooghly was used as a base of piracy in the Bay of Bengal by Portuguese. Who among the following was the founder of Calcutta in 1619? Charles Eyre, Job Charnock, Gerald Angier, William Norris. That is Job Charnock. Which cultivation introduced by Portuguese while staying in India? Maize, tobacco, chili, potato, pineapple, papaya, cashew, raw cotton, oil seeds, and opium, sugar, salt, zinc, and lead, copper, silver, gold, spice, and tea. So option A is the correct one.